Hey, Wizards! Guess what? It's Kieran Ashhammer. We are back for another, I would like to say, exciting episode of the Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough. And we, right now, are on our way to go talk to Mario Di Mario, apparently. Apparently, he's a Principe of Valencia, right? And he's in charge here. So he's a little bit different than the nice girl that we talked to earlier. So I guess we're going to see what this guy's like. I only mention that because it happens to be in the quest line down below. We don't know who it is yet. We just know he's the Principe. Okay. Well, anyways, you'll soon learn about my feelings about this guy really quick here. Let's talk to him.
Who am I? Why, it's me, Mario the Mario, Principe of the House of Mario, explorer of the spiral, unlike my brother, of whom we do not speak. Oh, what is this you say? Marleybone seeks to start a war between us and our monkey allies? Oh, this is outrageous! Worst of all, they unleash demons, actual demons in our landing camp. It's a ruined, I say. And soon, oh, no. The governor, she's a-coming soon. Lady Pesca, she's touring another castle. If she sees such a chaos, I'm doomed. It's a down to the tubes for Mario. You, a human, take me to the neutral pavilion on Conatus at once. The dogs will pay for this. Oh, they will pay.
And I will accompany you as a witness in the name of our glorious alliance.
These guys are kind of off, but why would the Marleybonians do that? That's my question. Why would they even do that? Well, anyways, I just want to say big thanks to everybody who's tuned in yet again. Remember, there's going to be... I'm going to go ahead and grab this quest real quick. Must be a quest. We're just going to... there we go. Got the Zeke quest, just in case we run across those things, and we can start collecting them. Well, anyways, remember, there's 3 free ways that you can support the channel. You can hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you can also go ahead and... go ahead and grab this one, too. And you can also drop me a comment. And I only grab those side quests because they give me training points. But those are 3 free things you can do to support the channel. Thanks, guys.
Welcome, esteemed guests. To what do I owe the pleasure of a visit from so fine a delegation?
Treachery! Treachery, you dog! You pledge all the powers of the spiral would explore this new world together. Then you sabotage us? How dare you? You want another war? You think just because we lose our armada, now Valencia is a pushover? You're not gonna like what happens next.
Oh, sir, I'm just an explorer. But I assure you, Her Majesty's government would never employ such cowardly tactics.
And yet we found a group of dogs lurking in a cave, ranting that this world would be theirs. It seems suspicious, no?
Quite. Wizard, you were a witness, yes? Come with me to New Vicorgia and we will begin an investigation.
You better hope you find something, or else all of you Marleybonians are gonna be in a deep trouble.
Oh boy, that guy seems awfully great. So let's go ahead and head over to New Vicorgia. So now we get to take a look at the Marleybonian shard. These are different shards, and you know what? They really left it opened up. I bet you we might see shards to other worlds as the storylines continue to grow here in other arcs. But anyways, okay, let's go talk to Erasmus. There he is. He seems like a nice guy to me.
Welcome, Wizard, to New Vicorgia. See these buildings? We didn't construct them. They seem to have just grown in this shape for us, like we were expected.
You know, I've been coming here for a little while. I never noticed the teapot trees. Gosh, that is kind of crazy there. The teapot trees? That's funny. I'd never noticed that. Wow.
Returning to this perfidious sabotage rot. I cannot fathom our illustrious Royal Navy doing such a thing. But you must investigate. Our forces here are under the command of Lord Governor Rottingham Wyler. He's in his office now. It's the large house down the way. Good luck.
That sounds like a good luck. Let's check our deck, because we were just through a fight, yeah. So we definitely need to clean up our deck. like I mentioned. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. I mean, one blade, the other blade, I think that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm doing some cleanup just because it looks like we're going to have lots of mob fights, and the best way to deal with mob fights is to just get them, right? So here's what we're going to do. Is we're just going to go ahead and load up a couple of those puppies and a couple of those puppies. That should take care of anything we have to deal with. Okay, well, let's go talk to the Throttinghamweiler. Okay, now what we try to do is we try to do 5 mainline quests per episode, and today we're going to try to do some catching up and actually exceed that. So let's see how far we can get. Let's go talk to Rottingham. We start on quest number 21 today, and we've been going kind of slow, so hopefully we can get pretty far today. Let's talk.
State your business and go away. Sabotage. Rubbish. The Royal Navy does not skulk about like cats. We attack in straight lines, plain as day. And I haven't time to discuss our larger operations on New Marleybone anyway. I have more local concerns. Pests, you see. No, I'm not passive-aggressively talking about you, though I'd be correct to do so. I mean the strange native creatures outside. Urks, we call them. Tantalizing rascals keep jabbing curious citizens with those spikes. I have a science-y sort working on a repellent to scare them off. But they need samples from the creatures. Make yourself useful by collecting those samples. Then we can discuss this sabotage business.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this thing so we can get to the sabotage business. We've got a lot of work to do. Okay, very well, very well. So we got to go ahead and defeat some Urks. So let's go ahead and defeat some Urks and grab some samples. Wonderful. Looks like they're fire and storm and it's just fire combinations. That's fantastic. Okay, well, like I said, this shouldn't be too terrible. I don't know why I put those in there. Let's go and throw the blade or two up, and then we will wipe them out. Very good, very good. Okay, so just to recap exactly where we are at, if you didn't quite have been following along, we are dealing with a couple of, it looked like Marleybonian soldiers that released a bunch of demons, and we're talking about taking all over the world. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually the Marleybonians, although that Rottweiler doesn't, give you any type of confidence in them or anything like that. But it could be something else going on, as usually is in some of our adventures, right? This might do the trick. Let's go ahead and just start striking. Okay, so we're not sure exactly what's going on, but we do need to investigate, and that's a big part. Now, we've had really good experiences with Marleybone, even though they are kind of empire-ish, in the way they approach things. So hopefully that won't quite be the case. Now, how far do we want to get today? Well, I would love it if we get to Quest 30, and I think there's a good chance we can get all the way to Quest 30 today, and that would make up for some of the last couple episodes that we haven't really been able to quite, get the needle moving, because those boss fights were really challenging and took quite a long time to complete. Wow, that's got to be awesome when we fizzle the first time. Let's see if we can't get this going so we can make sure we defeat him totally. Nice, nice, nice. Now, Novus is a pretty cool world with some neat areas, but they always kind of felt a little bit not quite finished to me. Okay, and I'll explain my reasoning. They look good, the assets look good, but come on, it's like every time I do something, they're gonna. These guys are annoying. Sorry. Like these, the buildings look pretty cool, but they just look kind of empty, right? Like maybe they could have put a little more grass. Maybe they could have put a few more objects around. It just doesn't feel as well placed or as well developed as, say, Caramel. That's why I stand by my judgment. I think Caramel was probably the best, my favorite world, and really the best built world of this fourth arc. Although Puerto Novo looks pretty good, and that's actually probably I think the best looking part of the different worlds. New Vicorgia just seems just a little bit, it's okay, And we got one more place to go to, the penguin one, yep. And that one looks okay too, but nothing that's really all that exciting as far as the way they develop the worlds. I think they're okay, just not the best work. Yeah, I mean, this fight would have been over had I not been stunned. So annoying. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get everything we need to collect out of this one fight since he jumped in on it. Between my fizzling and getting stunned, this fight's kind of like not gone the way it should have gone. Come on, Blaze, do your thing. And see, now we're waiting for Blaze. Come on, Blaze. There we go. Looks like he finally made a decision there. No complaints there. I'm glad they're going after him. They were just all beating up on me earlier. Okay, very nice. Now, as far as the mobs here in Nouveau, the Orcs are okay. There's just some weird mobs, which obviously in this world, it's all parse and parcel with the whole idea of the direction they went. So I'm not fussy about it. Just not my favorite world. I mean, there's some neat parts in Novus. Of course, I fizzled again. That's fantastic. Because why would I be able to cast something, right? So freaking annoying. I got everything I need. I mean, I totally prepped my deck, but between the stunning and the smoke screens, gosh. See, this is what's making some of these fights go on longer than they need, is the utility spell attacks that they're doing. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Well, alrighty. Ooh, I like that white tiger mount over there. That's pretty cool. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw that in the left of the screen just a few moments ago, but I hadn't seen that mount before. I like this guy's stitch too. Yeah, that's a pretty cool robe set. I guess I haven't seen the death robes for that. That's actually pretty neat. I'm actually thinking for my next walkthrough to do a death wizard. Haven't decided to do it yet. Might even take a little bit of break from Wiz. I don't know. Maybe whenever I start a new wizard, it gets really exciting because I get to do it in a way I've never done it before. And when I do my walkthroughs, I tend to try to approach them in ways that I haven't. And there's been so many new things that they've added, especially to like the level 50 content, because of the way spell weaving gets placed in the sequence of things and stuff. I'm super excited to take a wizard and run him through that with all the new changes. So doing another walkthrough is definitely high on my list. And right now, death is kind of my my focus at the moment. I would love to do a new death wizard. I think there's some good possibilities for that. Finally, defeated him. About time, right? Okay, and of course I didn't get everything that I needed. Isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness, I'm going to get health up though, because they almost killed me, so if I go in there with anything less, then that's going to be a problem. Okay, do you think I could have fought the fetching Urks instead? Oh well, I guess we'll find out. I'm just going to get rid of the things I don't need, and let's pass. Okay, well, that's kind of nice. Let's do that and back up with a meteor strike right away. If we learned anything from last time, we need to start getting hits out before they stun us and before they I guess they did stun us. Didn't notice it. Well, we'll try again. Okay, very good. Got my hit. Let's go. I wish I could have gotten a blade on it beforehand, but that's just going to have to do. I think he'll end up finishing him off in the end. We'll just have to wait a couple rounds. We'll throw a blade up while we're waiting, though. And hopefully we'll get our collection out of this pretty quick. Woo! This is probably my least favorite of the Nova spells is the whale getting dropped on. That's the myth version spell. I mean, it's okay. The eye is kind of a cool feature of it. The whale, kind of, not, you know, it's okay. It's just my least favorite is the way I'm going to put it. Yeah, you know, I think on overall the Nova spells were really cool. I thought they were definitely a huge improvement to the last two worlds. They were very epic looking and everything, but definitely the myth one was probably my least favorite. Probably my least favorite, but there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their favorite spells and their least favorite spells. I think the fire one's pretty cool. I just don't like, well, it's just kind of more of a pain to use, and since it's not AoE, it's going to slow me down. Okay, now let's go talk to Mr. Rottingham. Let's go.
Ah, yes, you. Let me introduce Phileas Dog. They are the foremost everythingist of the Marlebonian Empire.
Oh, huzzah! A new lab assistant. Didn't think I'd get another after the last one. But here you are. What? Nothing happened to the last assistant. Well, okay, we may have been doing an experiment on the combustibility of the ore outside. And in my understandable zeal for scientific discovery, I may have neglected to secure the ore to the table. My assistant did not appreciate the new bump to the head. Now, to the lab.
Okay.
Well, off you go.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, I'm feeling a little trepidatious after that explanation.
Huzzah! I have already used those samples to mix up an Urk repellent. Now we must test it. We have some captured Urks in the pen through that door. For study, you understand. The creatures here are fascinating, blending schools of magic as they do. We wanted to understand how they do that. Unfortunately, to date, all I have learned is that they take great umbrage to me going anywhere near them. Let's go in and see if this repellent reciprocates the sentiment.
Okay, let's go do this test. Very, very good. Very good. Huh. Isabella Change Swarm? That's an interesting name. Just hanging out there, I guess? Well, we'll go ahead and go in. I love her draconian pet. That's pretty cool.
Ready, assistant? Soon, the sprinklers will activate, spritzing the Urks with the repellent. And there they go. That did not work. Indeed, the Urks seem angrier now, getting spritzed and all. Well, that's why you're here. Defeat the unrepelled Urks, assistant.
Maybe the last assistant didn't have enough skills to repel things, right? Okay, well, we know this is going to be a pain in the butt. Why? Because they both are, myth and balance. Okay, so good chance they might earthquake my blade out of the way. Good chance they might steal my pips. Good chance they might put a weakness on me. Yep, there's all sorts of terrible things that could happen to me before I defeat them. Ooh, we got lucky. Okay, we can finish this now. Very happy with the turn of events. Fantastic. Love it when a mob fight comes together. Very good, very good. Okay. And there we go. Well, that's about the best result we could ask for right there. Very good, very good.
Expeditiously. While they're dazed, get back to the lab with utmost alacrity.
Okay, back to the lab with utmost alacrity, she says. Love the vocabulary. Okay, Phileas, what do we got?
That did not transpire according to my projections, but that's okay. Science is just failing until you succeed. Alas, the preparations for each potential failure are long and exhaustive. Rottingham mentioned you had some business with him. Best return to it, I think.
Okay, there we go. So we just went ahead and helped her out. Let's go talk to Rottingham and see what this is.
The repellent didn't work. Splendid. Just splendid. Well, you did your part. I suppose we should discuss your concerns now. As I told you, we have not sabotaged anyone, nor have we any motivation to do so. We welcome these other settlers to New Marleybone. Obviously, as the first to discover this place and the most civilized of the peoples here, we claim ownership. But we're happy to lease the land? No, we haven't announced this to the others. I assumed it was obvious. They'll understand when the taxes come due. So you see, we've no...
The well! The well! There's trouble in the well!
What the devil is that? Go see what all the fuss is, would you? There'll be a treat in it for you. That's a good human.
He's probably the most patronizing. Yeah, he's pretty patronizing. We'll call him that. I'll tell you what, he's not the most annoying of the guys we've had to deal with, though.
Who are you? Wizard? And now chocolate! Terribly toxic stuff. This could be... Wait. Did you say wizard? There was a wizard in Marleybone once. I'm Detective Donna Lassiter. Everyone calls me Lassie. I could use the help of a capable sort. I need to watch this well till it's cleaned up. So you must check the other wells for contamination and any clue for who might have contaminated them.
Okay, so let's go investigate the wells. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, Lassie, funny.
Finally come to check the well, have you? About time. It has been smelling far more delicious than is appropriate for water. Chocolate, you say? My word! Why would anyone deal in such a hazardous substance? Yes, yes, go check the other wells.
Okay, so we gotta go check all the wells. Very, very good. Yeah. But yeah, it's a very manicured area, this Marleybonian world, New Vicorgia. Yeah, it definitely is. You can tell by all the hedges that are all really nice and clean. And then you've got the teapot trees. That I don't know why I never actually noticed that particular thing until this run through. Because I've been through this with a few wizards now. So it's like, interesting.
Chocolate? Are all the wells tainted like this? Then go check the last one.
Okay. One more well. I see it right over there. Let's go check it out. I do like the docks and everything. I think those are pretty cool. But it just seems a little sterile.
I say, is someone up there? This well appears to be rather dry, and I seem to have, well, fallen down it. My name is Timothy, by the way.
That's an old...
Chocolate? I don't know anything about that. In fact, come to think of it, I don't need any help. No, I'm quite content down here, actually. Do move along. Have a pleasant day and all that.
Okay, apparently this guy might know something about the incongruities of the chocolate in the well, which is not good apparently for doggies. And so there's a problem going on. Let's go talk to Lassie and see what she might think. Now this is all, of course, reference to a classic show called Lassie, which was a really, really smart dog that often saved Timothy from getting himself into all sorts of situations, like falling in wells and everything. And it's been a joke for a long, long time to that pop culture reference, which is really probably a lot older than most people who play this game.
Easy, wizard. What is it? What's wrong? Someone named Timothy is trapped down a well? This fella must have something to do with the chocolate in the wells. Probably slipped and fell while trying to poison that one. We have to rescue him and then arrest him. And I think I know how. Upon arriving on this shard, we discovered incredible veins of kibble, almost like the world itself was gifting it to us. So naturally, we began to mine. One of those mine snakes by the well. You may be able to break through and get to this Timothy fella. Good luck.
Okay, So let's head over to the mine and see if we can't get all the way to this Timothy fella. And maybe we can get some, what do you call those? Some answers. Because obviously, like, when we brought the chocolate up, he seemed to not want to talk to us all that much. So maybe he's involved with some of this wackiness that's going on here. And we can get somebody to help us, and maybe he can help shed some light on this stuff. Right, guys? Very good. So let's go ahead and head on in. I think, according to what I've seen so far, what's coming up with us, I think we are actually ready to do battle. Which, of course, we're going to have to do battle, right? It's just one of those things. Get kind of used to it.
Halt! Who goes there?
Ooh, we've seen dogs of war like this before.
They're not answering, just staring at us with their eyes.
Easy now. It's just an intimidation tactic is what. Eyes can't hurt you.
Nope, can't take it. We got to fight them. Havoc!
Okay, so let's figure out what's going on here. Perfect. So if everything goes well, we can get through these fights fairly quickly. Yep, they're going to be aggressive, no doubt about it, but I think we can take it. So we're doing pretty good. We are already on quest number 27, so making ground is definitely happening with us right now. Again, trying to get to quest number 30, which would be absolutely fantastic. So we'll just have to see how things go. If we can keep getting initiative like this, then I think there's quite the hope that we can get that far. We'll just have to see how things go. Woo-wee. That'll roast him. That second one there, he must have enough resist to kind of hold on just a little bit. Yep. Well, this fight's over with. I hate it when they want to get one final hit in, though. That's kind of annoying. I do not have a hit or a heal, so I guess we'll just pass because he'll be finished. Good job. Good job. Let's keep this shop going. Ooh, sometimes elite fights can be tough, so I'll heal up. Ooh, okay. 2 more dogs of war.
So, we're gonna blow up the wall. Ain't that a mite conspicuous? Let's just lower a rope ladder.
In the middle of the town? Oh, yes. Fine day, Constable. Never mind what we're doing. This is much stealthier. We're underground and everything.
Yeah, but won't it be loud?
So? It's a mine. It's supposed to explode.
I think you have a serious misapprehension about mining. Tell them, Wizard. Wait, Wizard? Cripes! Havoc!
Looks like they're going to blow up the mine. That doesn't sound good. Are they working against the Marlebonians? That's what it would seem to me at this point. So we want this to go as quick as possible. So let's go ahead, put a blade up, and hopefully we'll get a fire dragon next hand because that is what we want, right? Well, that's what I want for sure. Kind of nice when we actually get the initiative, isn't it, guys? Ooh, this is not going to feel good. Okay, that could have been worse. That spell can be... Yeah, that spell can be extremely annoying. Very good, very good. Okay. Murphy on the job. Wish you would have done this last round. That would have been a little bit nicer. That's okay. That's okay. We'll take every little benefit that Murphy does because he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And, of course, I didn't get any of the... Jeez. Okay. I know that I can't finish them with one hit, so this is what we'll do. Wow. That was like the worst hand pull, second hand, that I could have. I guess if I throw the heals out, I might be a little more efficient, and since I'm not using them, it's not that big of a deal, and it looks like I'm going to get stunned. Yeah, the exasperation sometimes. Have you ever felt the exasperation in the game sometimes? Yeah. You know how it goes. Sometimes you just want to bust through it, but that's okay. I mean, that's part of a game. Sometimes things aren't going to go the way you plan. But there's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Of course, I'm stunned, though, so I can't do anything about it at the moment. Yep. Well, let's not let anything bother us about that. So if we, I am stunned for one more round, so it really doesn't matter what I do. So I'll just pass. And, yep. As expected from elite soldiers, they are here to fight. Okay. Dog of War. As long as he doesn't take my blades. Good. He doesn't have enough pips. Excellent. Yeah, he could have, like, cast that pesky, well, there's a couple different things that'll take your blades away that, storm guys can cast. That can be quite annoying. Very good. Yeah, like one of the reasons I want to start a brand new wizard and go all the way up, as I was thinking about with the new type of play and gambit system with spells, is I would spend a lot of time really trying to upgrade my spells. Didn't do that with this wizard. Like with this wizard, I did not spend a whole lot of time upgrading my different spells as I could have. Let's go ahead and use this lever. And let's go. What's going on here?
Took you lot long enough. I have been sitting down here in the dank for... Wait, you don't look like a dog of war. And of course, neither do I.
Look, we got Timmy.
Being a cat and all. Oh, you're that person that spoke to me from up above. I'd recognize your voice anywhere. Listen, I don't want any trouble. Okay, I'll go wherever you want. Meet any lassie you say. Just lead on.
So Timothy's a cat. Okay. Whew. I guess it just took a moment for that cutscene to load up. Okay, now let's go out and talk to Lassie up in New Vicorgia. Okay, so we got Timmy out, which is good. We stopped them from blowing up everything. Okay, which is good. And let's see what Lassie can do and how she can interrogate this Timothy character. Very good. I should have dropped like a teleport nest of the Lassie. That probably would have saved a little bit of time in all of this running around. Yep. Very good. Yeah, so I'm really excited about starting a new wizard and taking a different play approach that I have not taken with my other wizards to date. And so that seems pretty exciting to me. Okay, it might be grindier though, unfortunately.
Wizard, this chocolate contamination is worse than I realized. Tell me you found the culprit. I take it this is him?
Well, now, I don't know about culprit, really. I just happened by a well and tripped and fell in. A perfectly everyday occurrence, surely.
We'll let the Lord Governor decide that. Wizard, escort our friend to Mr. Weiler.
Okay, let's take him to Mr. Weiler. He doesn't seem like the friendly type, though, so I'm sure this won't be a great conversation.
I smell a mangy alley cat.
And I smell a cur.
I have been informed of our well situation. I take it this table scrap is to blame. I'll deal with him. You, however, need to help us purify the corrupted wells. Phileas has a solution, but needs protection to implement it. Speak to them in their lab.
Okay, well, let's go. Okay, Phileas.
Assistant, you return. Most don't. And we have a new mission. Dare I say, a new calling. We must de-chocolatize the wells. Worry not. My de-chocolatizer is ready and tested. It was invented as a defense against a hypothetical attack by Caramel. Actually, I don't think I was supposed to tell you that. Security is paramount. Anyway, to outside.
Attack from Caramel. That's funny. Yeah, I took care of the Caramel thing for you guys, though. So, just so you know. Yeah, absolutely. Where's Phineas? There's Phineas. Phileas.
Now, as you can see, assistant, there are 4 wells. 3 are easy enough to reach, while 1 is surrounded by Urks, which will no doubt impede upon our innocent endeavor. I can handle the easy ones, but you must use your previously demonstrated prowess to thwart those Urks and purify that single vexing well.
Defeat Urks. Okay, let's do it. Doesn't seem like they're walking around that well, but it's in the area. So, okay, let's just go ahead and do the best we can with this irksome issue. Let's strike. Well, here in the next round. Oh, these are balanced life ones. Interesting. Okay, so as long as they don't take away my blade or... I think they're about to put a weakness on me, though. I can't remember if this one has a utility part to the spell, too. Okay, he just gives no blade. That's good. This guy, though, he could be problematic. Nice. Okay, good. We've overcome the possible issues. Now, let's see... And let's just watch the barbecue finish the job. Good. Purify the well. Okay, Phileas, got a job done.
Huzzah! Teamwork! Together we have cleansed the wells and possibly, nay, probably saved all of New Vicorgia. You should report back to Rottingham now. I will tell the others here it is safe again to drink the water.
Okay, back to Rottingham. A lot of back and forth here. Yep, a lot of back and forth. Let's head on in.
Seems you've done acceptably, Wizard, for a non-Marleybonian. While you were gone, I growled at our friend Timothy until he coughed up all he knew. Our enemies call themselves the Dogs of War, even though some are cats. They're but street toughs and bounders with delusions above their station. They seem to be a new gang, likely hoping to establish themselves here while our presence is minimal. No doubt they are responsible for the trouble in Puerto Nuevo as well. But in attacking us, they've unwittingly left a clue. The chocolate itself, of course. Pay attention. They hardly acquired it locally. They must have smuggled it here aboard a skyship. Talk to the harbor master about the shipping manifests. See if anything is amiss.
Okay, guys, we're getting close to hitting that goal of hitting as many quests as possible and trying to catch up on our other ones. Like, it'd be really great if by next episode we are halfway through with the world, and I think there's a good chance we can do it. We'll just see. Okay, so very good. Like I do love a lot of the aspects of what they did with New Vicorgia. It just doesn't quite seem as full. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, but I do love the clouds and the fact you can see all the clouds and everything. I think those are some of the pretty cool parts of it. I like the harbor up here as well, with all the ships and stuff. Okay, Harbor Master, talk to us.
Oi, what's all this? Someone smuggling chocolate? That's a level 10 biohazard, that is.
That's great.
But which boat is it? Let's see where they come from. Crocotopia, Celestia, Wizard City. Oh, this has got to be it. The Caramel Carrier. It's still dark just down there. Go give them a full, would you? I ain't going near no biohazard. No, sir. Not since the last time with the zombies.
That's hilarious. Ooh, look, a cosmetic vendor. Well, I guess we want to get specific looks. That's what these are good for. The Aeon sword, masterpiece sword. Honestly, I never really liked the cosmetic looks of the gear in this world. Nothing wrong with them, just not that interesting to me. But there you go. You can get cosmetic recipes here. You know what? I think where you get the main gear recipes are actually in the main Conatus area. But that's something for the future me, right? Yep. Okay, let's talk.
Look, it's very simple. The crates have the chocolate. We dump that into the wells at night. The barrels go to the general.
Ugh, they smell terrible. What's in them? Dead skunks?
It's called treacle. Very rare delicacy out of caramel. I hear they don't make it anymore. Something about a nosy wizard.
Havoc!
Nosy wizard. I like that. I like how past storylines get brought into current conversations and stuff. I think that's part of the thing that I really like about the game and the building of the lore. Yeah, we can't get this really great treacle stuff anywhere because they don't make it anymore because of a wizard. Of course, that's kind of easy dialogue, but it's fun. It's fun. I like the shakes to other worlds from. I like the fact that it is a whole spiral and that people talk and things get around and stuff. I think that's what makes the game another characteristic of the game that's so much fun. Very good. Okay. Look at it go, our big dragon. And that should finish this one off quite well. Yeah, I was just looking at the quest, and although we were making good progress, I don't think we're going to make it halfway by the next episode. Maybe in two more episodes. Maybe not. There's still a lot of work to be done to get through this, but that's okay. Progress is still being made. By the end of the week, I think we'll be halfway through with Novus, which that would be that's perfect. Okay, I think we're done with this guy. Oh, he survived. Looks like he's going to get that hit in. Well, let's heal ourselves up. A little bit. Never mind. Apparently I can fizzle that too. Jeez.
Blimey, you are tough. Yeah, I know who you are. You, captured Moriarty. Yeah, that's it. Used to work for him, I did. Yep, that seems right, let's say. You know what that cat taught me? Don't be a rat. I ain't telling you nothing about nothing.
Okay, well, that's squares. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, I should have put a teleporter thing next to Rottingham's place. Well, anyway, so there we go, guys. We just knocked out another one, and that's getting us in a good position so far. So let's see exactly where we will end up. My goodness, so far away is one the way other end of the island. Yep. I guess one of the things about this island is there's no elevation changes. It's all like flat all the way around. I think that's the thing that gets me to it. I think that's maybe why I don't like this as much as other parts and why it doesn't feel as finished.
You found a ship filled with chocolate. Splendid. I'll send a team to blow it up. Anything else of note? Treacle? That does give us one possible suspect for the gang's leader. But no, it's inconceivable. He's the most trusted name in all of Marleybone. General Benedict Brutus von Booth. Yet I can't deny his unfathomable love for that putrid treacle. And his family does hold title in Caramel. Dash it all, we must investigate him. He's a right pain in the tail, though, so I can't do anything officially. Thus, I'm throwing you to the wolves. Oh, don't be so fussy. It's just metaphorical wolves. Though, I suppose it would literally be angry dogs. At any rate, to Booth's home with you. Find clues and report back to me.
Okay. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. So we made good progress. Maybe we can make as much progress next episode. This is Kieran Ashhammer for the Dual School Fire and Storm Walkthrough. Catch us streaming every Monday night. This is Kieran. Bye-bye.